Good girl.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Ready, go? Yeah! More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
We're not alone.
Back to the stables, girl.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Porter for hire. Best service at the best price.
What do you think, girl?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Bloody crimson countenance.
What are you looking for?
Many thanks. Out of my sight, wretch.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches!
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
I'll take the large one.
Oh, Clive, slow down.
It's me trader. We cannot ride the caravan without...
Do you remember?
It was in me pocket a minute here.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the
I know where. No one knows more about...
Where do we find?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the...
You two go. I'm gonna check the rest of me stuff.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the check.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping...
So the children...
Yes, and passes are inscribed with the names of their...
Which means?
That someone, the same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest Will you stand with us? You want to get your... And we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all. And Tuba...
Is there any other way of getting to the...
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do...
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up.
All right.
Thank you, kind. But I don't...
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you. The proprietor of the furniture, I suggest...
The furniture.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no...
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in... Ah, Eloise Collar.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're tough harder, not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must have...
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale. Can I interest you?
She's asked me...
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family. Street
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at...
And so should...
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Tight-fisted.
Excuse me?
Can't stop.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked...
Anything you'd grow. So guess what I'm about to tell you?
Sorry.
I'll take them down.
Do you...
What do you want?
What I want?
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
No, you get in trouble, so if they come call...
The caravan stops next to the check. Jug of snake spit for the road.
What do you want?
It's all right.
What?
We've heard that we need to know who's behind it so we can stop.
I don't know much about it. He said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find...
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
Come on! Come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pick. He wouldn't have known. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the... Could use one of those things to get out.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by...
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to...
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you?
So that was Hans. Jill, you watch these two. I'm...
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you...
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good. I knew they were bad, but it didn't come at all half the time before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell...
And why would she? I'm just Theodore.
Theodore.
Vultures who have made... They prey on the desperate, stealing from those... I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refuge. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the... Then we all won.
So,
what else? We find that you get...
All right, then.
All right. Hansa.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come... I tried following them once, but they spotted me.
We'll try this.
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft?
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
Titan!
I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot. Lay your guard down. We got company! That's the lot. Soil and stone!
Soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new... Especially...
Scum.
The leaders...
They don't deserve any mirth.
I wasn't planning.
We're ready.
Oh, I'm...
Fuck! It's that guard from Bockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Gold chains, rings...
Know the names?
Not yet. I recognize some of... Now I just need to sort...
We should go.
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad.
Fly, Ambrosia.
To the stables, girl.
There are no crystals here.
That's that then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crimson caravans.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all, and their demise solves... I only hope yours is among the items you recover.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods is...
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the... Can I count on your help in sorting?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your audit now. Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee, we will move anything that be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join? Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than... So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would...
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Fetch!
You were right, boy.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst.
What I really want to be is
Here you are, good.
me. Oh, I'll have to say thanks to it.
So should you. You and your friends don't have to...
We do, and we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pup.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna...
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are...
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Around! Quickly! Cut them down! Stay down! Stay down! Too slow.
told our big lad to fall into a sewer.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. Gather the men! You press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift. Time to fight.
Intruders! Defend the gates!
Fire and flame!
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Of His Highness! Farewell! Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Can you see him anywhere?
Must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Too slow.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Don't do this!
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda. But I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now, then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you.
What can I do for yous? I've got some good stuff for yous. You've got everything you need, then? You don't want me to make yours out else? Righto, here you go. Is there else you need? All done then? Whatever yous need, leave it to me. I did it! That's 10 times better than it was before. You don't want me to make yours out else? Do yous need out? You want us to make you something? I did it! I hope you like it. Give us a shout if you need out else.
Drake's tech.
Oh, but remember...
And I dare... No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back. Stay down!
There must be a way to climb up. Dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming!
We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Come again. Not now. It's over.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
These beasts... they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right!
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria.
and I will do my duty.
What are you...
more evil than I've ever seen.
Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua.
This is drinking me. We have to stop him.
To match such power by trusting in our own.
Joshua! Clive! My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
Throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. Sit and wait.
What about stocks of weapons and armor?
Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
Are the doors locked?
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are
our
locked.
next move.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself! Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build!
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Dion.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If
that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
It's a dangerous world out there. Is that all?
What do you want? No scratches, all right? And?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something, isn't there?
Otto.
The realm? As long as you look past it. He's with your uncle and sent an owl their way the moment the wind...
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on...
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a... Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own, so could be that they don't.
I suppose not.
How is it that Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your...
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find...
You believe...
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it. spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to Stalin should the King of Waloed deign to invade.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. That, I believe, is a question. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament? But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of...
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals...
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is... Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronic, you will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Ah, you'll be pleased to hear that and while my collection is still far from becoming of course, I would not have penned half as many volumes without the tales for which generosity I shall be for... I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed? Clive.
Only one?
It would. Actually, that we had as many owls and Martha's got Akashic out her gates and talk of monsters.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubel.
When it rains...
It fucking pour. And even if I could get, which means... There's only two people who care.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're up.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Think you can help? What are you looking for?
May Gilbert smile upon you.
Do you have any fresh water?
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so What exactly is... I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have... So I've heard. Oh. So you know... A gentleman whom... Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give... Sounds simple enough. So you'll do? You won't need to... Is Aldrich the porter? Milan the but free of the finest fellows. Stop by again when... I'll be right back.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere to go?
I've been asked to...
That's me right enough. You need...
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a couple...
A 66? If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the...
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a...
such is the porter's lot. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. I'd say I've done enough.
I see you've been of some assistance.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine. Now, Joseph's a sellsword.
Any idea where his...
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life.
I can't imagine there are too many... What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
This is the end. When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you men.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road,
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? That well-notched... Might you be convinced...
How exactly?
Well, being something of a scholar, and I require a rug, should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, well...
My arm.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. Quickly!
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
What's happened? Can't...
Please. Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had us. He thought you might like to join him for a...
He knows
wine in hand.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaire, or rather we did, till not so long ago. Still, there's no point dwelling on it.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. You've raised the price. I showed you my powers. What more do you want from me?
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just...
I've never said no.
He must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps, meaning they linger here instead. What gets to me are the gangs that some days you can't help. You know what? And why?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friend. That's fantastic. It's been a while since we all sat down, and the way I see it, that wine is... How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, and those three are the back... And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary. Right. I'd better prepare for...
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the...
A Gotan 60 bloody sick. Bottle between the four of us might not be enough.
Here they are. The woes of the world may be never a true...
Well...
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us. When are they gonna let us through?
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me, if you would, to say, though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before. A tantalizing mystery. Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want it.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen...
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his...
Mum won't let me near them. Shush, I only told him what...
I'd listen to you. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this up.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried he might have...
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market, because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat, for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mist. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only... The others, they stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren... And once they've learned to hunt and...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back. Oh, and... Don't...
Your secret...
I appreciate...
Let's go. Not again. All right then. Who's first? It's over. Stay down. You're going to get your...
Oh, that would not do. Not when such majesty stretches out before. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient... in reaching for their holy... Alas, the full truth of them, but we must not dwell. Onward!
Still in one.
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been... Alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown... And so I came upon the idea...
That's what this was all about. Fine.
And here, your reward for...
Joseph's fun. He's
A good man to have around that. Thank you.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
There have been sightings of strange...
With the blue eyes. Yes. They've taken some...
Akashic, but...
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her.
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by...
We've tried requesting reinforcements. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale, and protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and in case you have forgotten, the people of this town, but more than that, they are your people, your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we're...
What we have left is our...
Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect...
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared... and perhaps they did.
You're a pikeman.
I've got family and more. And a pack of them glowing...
Leave that.
My family.
It's all right.
Did you see...
Creature? They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember where...
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head...
More.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape.
Ready, go? This won't be easy.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I try?
Save your strength. Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to... It's not the most selfless of... Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people and the people I love, include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and...
Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough, but it has solved one.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha.
And you,
Otto said he'd been attacked by...
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm them. The rest are still down there now.
What do you think, Clive?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive,
we deal with the account.
Garuda!
Lay down!
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to...
You are mistaken, my Lord Ross. We're here...
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you...
When did Wade and his men...
Not long after Rosalith fell. They were making ready to leave, just as the skies turned.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of a cat, and they got wounded with...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you, but what about... I didn't... Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to...
Do you think we can hold them?
We can certainly... Are you with us?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone
I don't...
You've never been one...
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick.
A second.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move...
Don't you worry.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Just patch me up as quick as
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before the next lot are...
Then we make for...
What did you find out there?
The same as so.
Well, wherever they came from, there hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight.
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good...
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well...
My lord, there's someone... Oscar? It is an honor. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so if it please you, my lord, I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry, but I'm a shield no longer. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly...
My Aunt Hannah once told me, you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so... And I would sooner serve... not... It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn.
But a squire...
Would that really be... You were a squire once?
I would not have it any other...